Another exciting installment is set to unfold in today's discussion about a particular football franchise, in the wake of a widely respected kicker being released by a notable team. Acknowledged as one of the finest kickers in the annals of professional football, should this franchise contemplate bringing him on board to challenge their existing kicker? Furthermore, discussions are underway regarding a possible trade involving a prominent defensive player, and there will also be mention of an experienced pass rusher who might seamlessly fit into the team's strategy under the guidance of their current coaching staff. To kick things off, we have some breaking news. A significant team has decided to part ways with their kicker after an impressive 13-year tenure, during which he earned recognition as the most precise kicker in league history and often made kicks from beyond 60 yards. It is worth noting that the previous year proved particularly difficult for him in an otherwise stellar career. Given the attention this news has garnered, it's evident that considerable debate surrounds this decision, which we will delve into shortly. Numerous fans have expressed worries, indicating a lack of confidence in the team's current kicker and suggesting that pursuing the recently released kicker could be wise. Some are even questioning the possibility of adding him to the roster. An intriguing statement was made by their general manager, recognized as one of the top executives in professional football. At times, making football-related decisions is incredibly tough. This is one such instance. Taking our current roster into account, we have reached the hard decision to let go of our kicker. He created numerous important and memorable moments in our history. His reliability, concentration, determination, resilience, and remarkable talent have established him as one of the league's best kickers for over a decade. We are grateful for all he contributed during his time here and sincerely wish him and his family the best as they embark on this new journey. What piqued my interest about this statement was the reference to it being a football decision. Was it genuinely a football decision? This uncertainty has left many individuals, particularly in the mainstream media, feeling uncomfortable, which is not particularly surprising. For those who may not be aware, the released kicker has been accused by multiple individuals of inappropriate behavior. The timeline of these claims spans several years. He and his representatives categorically deny all accusations, and it's essential to highlight that he has not been proven guilty of any wrongdoing. On a specific date, several individuals made allegations against him, and that same day he issued a response. Soon after, additional individuals came forward with accusations, and then even more allegations of misconduct emerged. He has released several statements asserting that these claims are entirely false and contending that he has never been warned against entering any establishment. Another response claimed that the article in question distorts innocent exchanges into something unrecognizable, labeling it sensational tabloid material. Ultimately, he insisted these allegations are false and extremely damaging. Naturally, whenever a player encounters such accusations, particularly in connection with certain establishments, many parallels are drawn with previous situations. However, while there are similarities, the circumstances differ in specific ways. This lays the groundwork for a perspective on this issue. There is a prevailing belief that kickers and special teams play a crucial role, a notion frequently highlighted, especially concerning the third phase of the game. Although these situations differ in certain respects, they have commonalities with various past controversies. My viewpoint is that kickers and special teams hold essential importance. I frequently stress the significance of the third phase of the game, especially for a team like the San Francisco 49ers. At times, under the guidance of their head coach, this unit has not garnered the attention it warrants. In recent years, the Niners have faced challenges with some of the least effective special teams in the league. Reflect on how Bill Walsh approached this aspect of the game. Consider how much emphasis Bill Belichick placed on special teams. Think about the impact of Jake Moody's missed kicks last season and how they adversely affected San Francisco. Personally, I regard special teams highly. When a team encounters difficulties with their kicker, it becomes a major concern. There is undeniable skill at that position, but currently, there is too much controversy and noise surrounding certain players to justify a signing. A strategic decision was made during the NFL draft to select a kicker from Auburn. The head coach indicated that they acquired a rookie kicker early in the 6th round, highlighting his abilities. From a football standpoint, and with considerations related to the salary cap and other aspects, their choices in the upcoming weeks will focus on the game itself. This transpired before parting ways with the veteran kicker. The decision to release the player was framed as a football-related choice. However, given the controversies and serious allegations tied to him, the situation has become increasingly intricate. Managing the kicker position has become overwhelming. Regarding the accolades of the released kicker, he will likely be honored in the Pro Football Hall of Fame eventually. He is a 5-time first-team All-Pro, a 3-time second-team All-Pro, a 7-time Pro Bowler, a member of the 2010s All-Decade team, and he holds the highest career field goal percentage among all kickers in the sport's history. Therefore, my answer is no. The 49ers should not pursue this kicker. There is too much controversy, and the allegations are too significant to handle, especially for any position. The 49ers have already made a change at kicker. They signed a player from Louisiana to compete with Jake Moody. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighs 236 pounds, and received a prestigious accolade as the best kicker in college football last year. He led the nation in field goals made, achieved a success rate of 93% on his attempts, and led the nation in scoring with 130 points. He has been dedicating considerable effort and sharing much of it on social media, and at that size, he possesses a powerful kick. So, Jake Moody, you now have real competition. Now, let us turn to the possibility of a trade for another player who has been with a different team in recent years. He has not completely met the lofty expectations set during his college career, particularly after a memorable play against a rival, but he has been reliable over a significant duration. Reports link the 49ers to a trade, citing a reputable source, and the front office has been involved in discussions about this potential move leading up to the start of the 2025 draft. The general manager was somewhat evasive when addressing the player's future with the team. He has proven to be a reliable athlete over time. Information suggests the team is evaluating the possibility of a trade involving this player, according to an insider source. While his contract represents almost $14 million against the salary cap, releasing him could generate savings of $7,800,000. Considering that he recorded 5.5 sacks and 11 tackles for loss in the 2024 season, it is quite plausible that the 49ers might decide to move the veteran to a team seeking to increase its pass rush pressure. Given the clear need in the Bay Area to reinforce their superstar on the defensive line, the organization did not hesitate to discuss this matter during the 2025 draft, even using a first-round pick on a pass rusher. However, the team could also benefit from adding more experienced players to develop a robust and talented rotation, similar to the one that was crucial to winning the Super Bowl last year. He remains a solid athlete, bringing immense physicality to the position, with an impressive track record and high-level performance. The 49ers have financial resources, $47 million in cap space, though they must consider how much will be allocated toward extending the quarterback's contract, which is entering its final rookie year season. Another question arises: does the team really need a pass rusher, especially a veteran? This does not necessarily align with the timeline mentioned for rejuvenation, but if depth is required, a veteran could provide valuable support. Personally, entering the first week, I would start the 3 rookies selected in the first 3 rounds. The veteran pass rusher is undoubtedly a star at his position and has been underrated over time. Although his sack totals have not been remarkable since his contract extension, he remains among the top 5 defensive ends and pass rushers in the league. The draft picks have strengthened the defensive line's depth, but the presence of a veteran could still be a viable alternative to some of the reserve options. In the last season, he tallied 5.5 sacks and 11 quarterback pressures. Reviewing his performance over the past 4 years, he had 9.5 sacks the previous season. He never posted a season that made him a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, but he maintained consistency throughout his career. Last year, he returned to his hometown, where he grew up and began his football journey. Next, we will discuss another veteran who might better suit the team's needs. Among the many offseason options, one intriguing veteran is Zadarius Smith. The 49ers operate a 4-3 defense, and Smith played for the Browns last season before moving to Detroit. Coach Jim Schwartz has long employed the wide 9 alignment, which other teams also adopt. Despite his lengthy career, Smith has maintained admirable productivity. In Cleveland, he played 9 games with 5 sacks and 7 quarterback pressures. In Detroit, he added 4 sacks and 10 quarterback pressures in 8 games, totaling 9 sacks and 17 pressures for the season. Smith was named second-team All-Pro in 2020 and selected to 3 Pro Bowls from 2019 to 2022. He also recorded 10-plus sack seasons recently, 12.5 sacks with the Packers in 2020 and 10 sacks with the Vikings in 2022. He began his career in Baltimore after being drafted in the 4th round out of East Mississippi Community College and the University of Kentucky, then played for the Ravens, 2015 to 2018, Packers, 2019 to 2021, Vikings, 2022, Browns, and part of last year with Detroit. Smith fits the wide 9 scheme better than most. According to Pro Football Focus, he earned a 74.0 overall grade last year, ranking 33rd among 211 edge defenders. His run defense grade was 62.8, which is acceptable, and his pass rush grade was 76.5, placing him 21st. This represents an opportunity to acquire a seasoned veteran who can bolster quarterback pressure and remain reliable against the run, fitting well into the scheme thanks to his wide 9 experience. This option seems more sensible than pursuing other players. What's your opinion? But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. A recent rumor surrounding the San Francisco 49ers has created significant concern among fans and analysts alike. Quarterback Brock Purdy, who emerged as a star in his rookie season, has reportedly sustained an injury, though official confirmation from the team has yet to be provided. As the 49ers gear up for their next crucial match, the speculation surrounding Purdy's health has sparked widespread discussion about the team's future and their playoff prospects. Purdy, who took over as the starting quarterback last season following injuries to Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance, quickly proved himself as a reliable leader. Despite being Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 NFL Draft, Purdy exceeded expectations, guiding the 49ers to the NFC Championship game. His poise in critical situations and ability to lead the offense with precision made him a fan favorite and an integral part of the team's offensive scheme. Now, with whispers of a potential injury circulating, questions are being raised about the team's depth and their ability to continue their winning ways without Purdy at the helm. The timing of this news is particularly worrisome, as the 49ers are currently in a competitive battle for a top seed in the NFC. A quarterback injury at this stage could significantly impact their Super Bowl aspirations, especially considering the talent and momentum they've built in recent weeks. The exact nature and severity of Purdy's injury remain unclear. Some reports suggest it could be a minor issue, while others fear it may be more serious, potentially sidelining him for an extended period. The uncertainty is amplified by the team's lack of communication, which has only fueled the rumor mill and left fans anxious about the future. In Purdy's absence, backup quarterback Sam Darnold would likely step in. Darnold, who joined the 49ers this offseason, brings a wealth of experience to the table, though he has struggled to find consistent success as a starter in his previous stops with the New York Jets and Carolina Panthers. While Darnold has shown flashes of his potential, it remains to be seen whether he can lead the 49ers as effectively as Purdy. The 49ers' offense has been clicking on all cylinders this season, with a strong supporting cast of playmakers, including wide receivers Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk and running back Christian McCaffrey. However, the system's success hinges on having a stable quarterback under center, and any disruption to that position could have ripple effects throughout the offense. For now, the 49ers are keeping their cards close to the chest. Head coach Kyle Shanahan has yet to comment on the rumor, and the team has refrained from issuing a statement regarding Purdy's condition. Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely for any updates, as the 49ers' Super Bowl hopes may very well rest on the health of their young quarterback. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.